This is the Washington Times front page for Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. The U.S. added 64,000 jobs in November, but the unemployment rate rose to its highest level since September 2021. Tom Howell reports the Bureau of Labor Statistics report on non-farm payrolls beat Wall Street forecasts. However, hiring was boosted by only two sectors, healthcare and construction, while others reported losses. The agency reported the unemployment rate stands at 4.6%, and the number of unemployed Americans at 7.8 million. The unemployment rate was 4.4% in September, but the increases were not sufficient to match the surge in job seekers. President Trump's intense pressure campaign on Venezuela reflects a unique combination of factors, including geopolitical, economic, and personal ones. Ben Wolfgang reports Trump views Venezuela as one of the most important pieces on a high-stakes global chessboard. The administration appears to be operating on the theory that Venezuela, through a series of military and geopolitical moves, could be transformed from a hostile state into a friendly democracy with significant reserves of gold, minerals, and crude oil. That's led the White House to pursue a multi-pronged push to squeeze what many see as the illegitimate government of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. The strategy could include direct U.S. military strikes on Venezuela itself, in addition to the continued targeting of boats and tankers allegedly transporting drugs and illicit oil. Newly declassified emails showed the FBI thought it lacked evidence to justify raiding President Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence for classified documents in 2022. Susan Ferricchio reports internal emails showed Justice Department attorneys overruled lawyers in the FBI's Washington field office who said they lacked probable cause, such as witness testimony, that classified documents were on the premises. The FBI confiscated boxes of documents that were used as evidence in special counsel Jack Smith's prosecution of Trump on charges of mishandling classified material. The case was dismissed in 2024 by a federal judge who agreed with defense attorneys that Smith had been illegally appointed by the DOJ. Digital scams are on the rise this holiday season, fueled by an explosion in the number of fraudsters using artificial intelligence. Sean Salai reports AI has driven a 35 to 40% surge in digital holiday scams from last year, totaling billions of dollars in losses. That's according to LexisNexis Risk Solutions Government Group, which works with federal agencies to combat the scams. One rising holiday scam this year is an AI-generated emergency where criminals clone a loved one's voice to demand money from relatives in a phone call. Other scams include robocalls, emails, text messages, QR codes, and social media ads that direct shoppers to convincing phony websites that imitate banks, retailers, and post offices. And finally, Taiwan says its military command structure has been decentralized. Andrew Salmon reports the move enables units under the initiative of local commanders to respond immediately to a surprise attack. China considers democratically governed Taiwan an intrinsic part of China that one day will return to or be absorbed into the mainland. Find all today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or on the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. For the Washington Times, I'm George Gerbo.